Scared Spliff podcast.
Hey everybody, this is Cecil Queef telling y'all to check out YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. They got movies, short filmers, webisodes, videos, all for fee, horror, comedy, they scratch your itch, spelled with a PH. That's YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. Check it. Sucking on a dick.
What does Tom have anything to say, or has he said anything about that area to you guys?
I mean, I know that Tom, I don't know, not to me directly, but I know other people have talked to Tom just about, like, you know, obviously every once in a while there's some spooky shit, like, you know, like the lights, he'll turn off the lights, or no, I've heard this from Tom, that he's turned off the lights or something like that, and then it'll find him on the next day, or like, you know, or he'll, you know, when he's closing up shop and stuff like that, you know, after a show, you have to get everybody out of the venue and stuff like that, because you don't want anybody staying in your venue. And up in the balcony, he's heard like footsteps running around on top of the balcony, or where the bathroom is. I know the girls' bathroom is haunted especially as well, but up there, they run around. He's like, oh, God damn it, like, I got to go find who's up there. You know, I thought I kicked everybody out, and he goes up there and nobody's up there. Like, so I know that's happened. Also, there's like, I guess there's like story too that I didn't even hear from Tom, but I heard that like Tom doesn't like this story at all. But like, you know the soundboard, you know, there's like that main pillar. There's like the little hallway between the soundboard, and there's like the hallway back there, kind of like, you know, there's I don't know how to explain it. Have you been over in that area, Oscar?
Yeah, like in this kind of like the center of the floor, kind of like in the state.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, there's the soundboard right there, and then it's basically this, you know, there's a little hallway that, you know, goes out back to the standing room, or, you know, the standing room where the crowd is and stuff like that. Like, there's a little, it's hard to explain, but anyways, there's this area right where the soundboard is, that there's a bathroom. There's actually a bathroom inside there. This is what I heard. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I heard. There's a bathroom that's in there. And Tom, I guess, fucking sealed it up with brick wall one time, because I guess, like, one time he was in the bathroom there, and he looked in the mirror and he saw somebody like in the fucking mirror or some shit, or he saw some like weird, like, fucking dark ass looking face, or like, I don't know, it's like saw some, this is all secondhand, I don't know this for sure, but I guess he saw somebody in the fucking mirror there that was obviously not welcoming at all whatsoever.
People were getting bad vibes by that, like, area.
Yeah, and that area and stuff. Actually, because it like freaked him out so much, and he's the owner there, so he's seeing a lot of stuff. But I guess that particular event freaked him out so much that he sealed up that fucking bathroom, and nobody's gone in since. I guess so. Yeah, there's some weird shit there.
Dang.
So every single time I play there, it's like, I always think about, like, the actual physical crowd I'm playing to, and then I also think about the other crowd I'm playing to as well. Every single time I play there, I'm just like, you know, I wonder who else is listening on this stuff. You know, are we channeling something right now? I don't know.
No,
there's also there's this Italian place that's like diagonally across the intersection from the Phoenix. Volpe's, yeah. And there's a tunnel, apparently, that goes underneath that intersection from the Phoenix to Volpe's.
Yeah, I know that Volpe's used to be a speakeasy back in the days of Prohibition and stuff, so...
They still have this stuff there.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool, like... You know, we got some cool little, like, you know, tunnel, underground shit around here, I guess. I know there's also another freaky-ass weird place that's right below downtown Santa Rosa called Satan's Tunnel that I used to go through all the time. And, I mean, it's still there, obviously. It's basically, they built back, like, you know, not that while ago, like probably 40 years ago. I don't even know how long ago, but they built over the river that goes through downtown Santa Rosa. And, but in between that, and through that river, there's, like, these long tunnels that are pitch black. There's 3 of them, and I heard that there's 3 of them. The one on the left or the right keeps on going on and on forever, and like you can never like find out your way out and shit. But then there's 2. I've been through two of them all the way through, and and when you walk through the whole thing, it's pitch black, and I've even found like weird ass I found people down there, like weird ass people down there. If you flash a light on the walls, there's like weird like satanic shit on the walls and all this stuff, and there's like heroin and meth shit all over the place. It's a dark fucking place, dude.
Wait, you found people down there, like people living there?
Yeah, like people like and like hey, I hear them and shit like that. I've heard them, and I've literally they'll just be laying there, and I'll like have like my like light, and I've walked by, and they're just like looking at me as I'm walking by, and there's some weird ass motherfuckers down there. Like I found there's one dude that was just in like fucking underwear down there, like obviously like twacked out of his fucking mind, but he was he was just like I don't know, he was a weird person, let's just say that. And there's weird ass writings over the wall, all around the wall. I know people have died down there. There's actually an urban legend goes that a girl like went through the tunnel that you can never like find the end of, and she got lost in it or some shit like that, and they could never find her again. I don't know if that's true, but that's just like urban legend around here. But yeah, Satan's Tunnel is right below downtown Santa Rosa, right next to City Hall, right next to the river there. And I used to go through there when I was like in freshman in high school or even middle school and shit.
Fuck.
So that was fun. Yeah. Next time if you're in the area, if we're in downtown Santa Rosa, like that would actually be cool now that I think about it. Next time, because I know you're into this stuff, and Forrest and I are both into it too. Like next time if you're in Rosa and stuff, if you wanted to do like some little like tour around like some weird ass areas, we'll do that for sure.
That actually sounds sick. I might put you guys up for that, cause
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the Wash House, Chris, on Stony Point Road?
The Wash House. You mean the Wash House?
Oh, whatever it's fucking, however it's pronounced. I don't know how it's fucking pronounced.
It's not pronounced. It's the Wash House. Anyways, yeah, it's the Wash House. It's an old Wells Fargo like stagecoach building that was like built like pre-Civil War, and that place is definitely fucking haunted for sure. And that's actually right in between Santa Rosa and right in between Petaluma, pretty much directly right next to 101. So that it was like an old saloon and bar that's been there for fucking ever, and it's there. It's like I could say it's one of the oldest buildings in Sonoma County for sure. Like not the oldest, but one of the oldest buildings, and it's a pretty cool place.
Damn, that's sick. Sick. So you guys have any other encounters that you guys would want to share to our viewers about your hometown?
I mean, the house I could say definitely the house I used to live in one time. It was we're actually next to Railroad Square, which is downtown Santa Rosa, the western side of downtown Santa Rosa. I used to live in that area, and I remember sitting in my old house, like plain as day, 2 in the morning, or no, 2 in the afternoon actually, 2 in the afternoon, and I was sitting there watching TV, and I looked down the hallway where my room goes to, and like literally, I've told this story before, where I think Forrest has probably heard me talk about it, where like a good 4 feet or 5 feet off the ground, there was like I saw it for like literally 3 seconds straight, like 3 seconds. I remember it was and it was like this blue turquoise like orb that like was just literally floating like very slowly down to the room that I was living in, and I literally slept on the couch. Like I didn't go into my room for fucking 3 days straight after seeing that. It was fucking creepy as shit.
Holy shit. But I mean, like, what are you guys' like personal takes on all of this stuff? So like, do you guys have a personal belief in a higher power, or do you guys are atheists, or you guys like believe in witchcraft? Like, what do you guys like take on all of this stuff? Because obviously, like, there's certain things that you guys have seen that obviously you cannot explain, or maybe you can explain, or maybe like you might have to think about it yourself and be like, okay, maybe I was a little bit out of my mind, or maybe like my thoughts actually did manifest what I think I was seeing, or it may be just like entirely be something supernatural or paranormal.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm skeptical, and I'm more so agnostic. I would take everybody's belief and certain, I like to take everything into account, like what people have seen or what people deny or what people like say has actually happened. I like to take it all into account. Like, the only thing I can really say for is my own experience and what I've seen. I know, like, when I've been completely, like, clear and everything like that, and I know for sure that I'm not, tired or whatever like that. I know I've seen certain things where I know it was that and specifically. So, I mean, there's something out there. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's definitely there. I mean, like, we can't deny it because it's a part of us. It's a part of, like, this world that we're living in, and that's just the way it is. I mean, sometimes it doesn't need an explanation. It just is what it is. There is no explaining. But yeah, I mean, I was brought up Christian and stuff like that. I went to Christian school, but I've never been like hard lining into like a certain type of faith. If anything, when it comes to like spiritual practices or like any like the belief system, I fall more in line with like what like the old like Celtic or Nordic like heathens and pagans were, like Hinduism or like Buddhism or like even like Native American spirituality and stuff like that. Anything like that, like a lot of the old like earth worshipping like spiritual practices and religions from all different parts of the world. I like to take an interest into that stuff.
Sick, sick. Hell yeah. How about you, Forrest?
I like the thought of like beings from another dimension being here on the same plane with us, whether we can or can't see them. It's just kind of something that's always interested me. And as far as other things kind of go, like whatever people's spiritual beliefs and stuff like that, I definitely can see where some of the stuff comes from and some of the beliefs, but I don't know. Some of it just seems like some hocus pocus after a while,
True.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends. I mean, there's always going to be like scammers within shit. I mean, that's why you always just gotta, read the books you want to read and read whatever. But at the end of the day, you gotta like go by your own gut instinct for when it comes to any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Totally. All right, so just to wrap it up, because we got a lot of good shit, and I think we should stop here because it's a lot of really awesome stuff, and we don't want to say anything stupid, or at least I don't want to say anything stupid. But any final thoughts about Sepulchre, Tressalens, Incredulous, Santa Rosa? What is your favorite? Your weed? Like let us know your final thoughts.
Boris, you want to go?
Favorite strain of weed? Gotta be Blue Dream. And then Santa Rosa is just kind of a cool little, like, not really backwoods, but it's like kind of just up in a niche, up in the mountains in fucking Northern California somewhere, and it's kind of laid back and.
Well, definitely compared to where you're living right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm living in Oakland right now. It's a little different than fucking Santa Rosa.
Oh.
I would say about Sepulchre, I mean, some info coming up pretty soon is that, like I said earlier, we're going to be, we already did the mixing for it, but we're going to get this 2-song cassette out, which is going to be really cool, and we're going to have it released soon. We're going to have it on Bandcamp and shit, but we're going to have it, like, physical copies. It's totally going to be released on cassette. And on next month, I guess, I mean, at least that's what we planned, But actually, we got to actually talk to your buddy Hunter, our buddy Hunter, about recording the first Sepulchre fucking debut. I guess, that's what Hunter and I were talking about possibly doing that. So that'll be hella cool if we can start doing that like next month or something like that. I think we all discussed it. So I guess that's a possibility right there, starting next month to lay down the first track, the first Sepulchre debut. And, we have some shows coming up. I mean, here and there. I don't know. I mean, we have a Facebook page, so if you like us and you like what you hear and stuff, follow us on Facebook. We got a Facebook, and we also have an Instagram, like Sepulchral Slaughter, I guess. I think that's what it's called.
Hey everybody, this is Cecil Queef telling y'all to check out YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. They got movies, short filmers, webisodes, videos, all for fee, horror, comedy, they scratch your itch, spelled with a PH. That's YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. Check it. Sucking on a dick.
You know, we're always coming out with some new stuff and trying to keep the fans, you know, like keep their attention and try to like let them know that we're still here and we're still doing things, and wanted to let them know that we appreciate their support. So that's all I can really say about Sepulchre, at least.
All right, sweet. All right, any final comments? Any final words?
Any final words? Well, I want to appreciate you for letting us come on here and doing this pretty much. So that's, you know, it's been fun. I like things like this, especially with a homeboy. Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime, you guys.
If you're down to do more stuff like this in the future, just to like hang out and talk or just bullshit, like let's fucking do it.
No, yeah, totally. I mean, I might be there in October. Me and Faust have been talking about things, and yeah, you know, like we have some surprises coming up, and you guys, you know, like talking to Hunter about doing a release and everything. You know, I don't want to, you know, say too much, but you know, I got something for you guys that, you know, is gonna fit with that. So, you know, you guys have something coming soon.
Sweet. I mean, you know, yeah, I'm excited for that. You know, everything that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Does it pertain to Infernal Damnation?
No, it's something that I actually have been talking to you guys little by little every single time we play and just gathering information, and I want to do something for you guys.
Damn. All right. Well, now you got me on the edge of my chair. Now I don't know.
It's not that big of a thing, but yeah.
It's still like, oh man, I wonder what's going on now. But that's hella cool. You know, the whole, you know, just to let everybody know, the relationship between Sepulchre and Infernal Damnation as well with Trust Funds has always been a hella cool one. You know, we've gone out, like we said, we played, you know, many different shows. We've done like the mini tour, you know, like last year, and it's always been hella fun, like going on playing shows with these guys and just hanging out and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, nothing but love. You know, you guys are our brothers, and that's the way it's gonna be. So that's the way I see it.
Hell yeah, I've always thought about you guys as like, besides like, you know, we got like a few other bands down there that are cool, but like it's always mainly been you guys as our like brothers down in Southern California, you know, or like, you know, but I mean, of course, like the other guys are like, I know up north, but I've always thought of like, originally I knew that Inferno was always like a Southern California band originally, so I always considered it like the brothers from fucking SoCal and shit. They're hella cool.
Thanks, appreciate that, man. All right, so we're gonna close this off, and as far as the podcast goes, then I will talk to you guys soon about stuff. And yeah, so any last words, Forrest?
Not really. No, just thanks for having us on, obviously, and this kind of stuff's fun to do, so we should do this kind of stuff a lot more.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, totally. And if you guys have any bands or any band listening to this, you know, that likes what we're doing and how we're doing it, you know, get in touch with us, or any band that knows Sepulchre, you know, hit them up and be like, yo, what's up? And, you know, they'll let you know how.
I'll actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I mean, if anybody's like looking to do some interviews or in general, like, you know, I'll have some local bands like hit you up and stuff, like about, you know, doing some podcast stuff.
No, yeah, totally, hell yeah, because I mean, like, I want to just do it for the guts, for the bands, for the music, because, like, I love fucking playing with you guys and all over the area every single time I mean a new band, you know, it's just new friendships and stuff, and I think that's the best way that I could do it and promote all of you guys and help all of your guys' name get out there, because, I mean, I personally, like, I'm not that, you know, deep into the music scene, because I'm doing filming and, you know, like, art and all that stuff, so I try my best to do whatever it is that I can, so, you know, little by little. Yeah. Little by little.
Totally. I mean, it's all about, you know, growing what, you know, with what we do. You know, it's, you know, whether it's, I mean, music or film or like art or anything like that. I mean, it's always like there's some sort of expression that we're all of us as friends and whatever the discipline of art is, like we're always trying to like grow at. So I mean, I'm in full support like of anything, not not even just like only the music aspect of that. So I could totally see that.
Oh yeah, totally. Alright, so it was awesome. It was fucking gnarly talking to you guys on the podcast, and I hope to, get together and do some actual videos with you guys. So.
Totally, man. That'll be fun.
Alright, so.
Alright.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
Alright, see you later.
Alright, that was Sepulchre from Santa Rosa, California. Thank you guys for listening to Scared Spliff podcast. If you're in a band and would like to be interviewed and talk about weird shit, paranormal stuff, the occult, witchcraft, murderers, serial killers, fetishes, sticking things up your butt, up your band members' butts, you want to come into the studio with us, or you want to call in, hit us up. We could always do a Facebook Messenger call just like we did right now. Or you guys could just, call my cell phone number or my colleagues' numbers. Doesn't really matter. Alright, this has been Scared Spliff. Peace!
Hey everybody, this is Cecil Queef telling y'all to check out YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. They got movies, short filmers, webisodes, videos, all for fee, horror, comedy, they scratch your itch, spelled with a PH. That's YouTube channel Phobophobia Productions. Check it.